Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we've got a ball game here. St. Louis at Houston, first of a three, dated April 24 in our 62 replay, 1962 replay. Larry Jackson 1-0 for St. Louis. Hal Woodeshick 0-1, a left-hander going for Houston. I'll be back with the lineups in just a couple minutes. For the St. Louis Cardinals, leading off Curt Flood in center, Javier at second, White at first, Boyer is cleanup at third, Oliver catching, Musial batting sixth and left, Warwick in right, Gotay at short, and Larry Jackson pitching and batting ninth. For Houston, it's Aspromonte at third, batting second and center, Al Spangler, Weekly, non-carded in right, Larker at first, Tausig, non-carded in left, Renew catching, Amalfitano at second, Lillis at short, and pitching and batting ninth, left-hander Hal Woodeshick. He's 0-1 for the year. Those non-carded players have been obtained through Card Viewer, the Card Viewer app, and we're set to begin here. We are at Colt Stadium in Houston, and Kathy will go for the cards. Attendance 19,335, a good crowd, I would say, here in Houston. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and we're in Houston at Colt Stadium. Cards at the Astros. Cards come in here to open up a three-game series against the Houston Colt 45s. Cards starting a road trip here. Actually, it's a brief road trip. Oh, Lord. I think it's just this series. And the Houston Colt 45s take the field. It's Hal Woodeshick on the mound, taking his warm-ups. Leading it off for St. Louis is Curt Flood. Okay, Woodeshick is ready. Here's the windup and the first pitch of the game. 3-10 left-handed, grounds it to first. Larker takes it to the bag, one away. And we're underway. Now Julian Javier is the batter. Hello, Philip. You're in the hospital. Why, Philip? What's wrong, sir? The pitch to Julian, 2-7 left-handed, double 1-11. It drops in. A 2-7 left-handed for Julian. So Julian in scoring position. I hope it's nothing serious, Philip. Let us know. Here's Bill White now. Julian on second, one out. Oh, okay. I hope you recover swiftly. Okay, Bill White now. The pitch from Woodeshick, 3-7 left-handed, grounds it to second A. That's with a runner on second. I think that will advance, and yes, it does. Javier goes to third on the play. It's 2 outs. Julian now on third, and Ken Boyer is the batter. You've been here since Monday. Five days, wow. Okay, Boyer at the plate, clutch situation. Pitch from Woodeshick, 3-3 left-handed, walked him. So it's first and third, 2 outs. And Gene Oliver comes to the plate. It's first and third, 2 outs. The pitch to Oliver. 4-8, right-handed. There's a base hit for Oliver. And Javier scores. Boyer goes to second. And the Cards take the lead 1-0. First and second now, 2 away. And here's Musial, Stan the man. Oh, what the hell, we'll pitch to him. Here's the pitch, 4-9 left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. There was a run on 2 hits and a walk. It was a clutch base hit by Oliver to bring home Julian Javier. After a half, it's St. Louis 1, Houston coming up. Bottom of the first now, Larry Jackson and the Cardinals take the field. Jackson on the mound, 1-0 on the season. And leading it off, Bob Aspromonte for Houston. .59 right-handed, fly ball right. For Warwick, he makes the catch. It's 1 away. Now here's Al Spangler. You there, Phil? The pitch to Spangler, 6-9 left-handed, struck him out. That's 2 away. And here's John Weekly, who's non-carded. Weekly, right-handed hitter. Pitch from Jackson, 5-4, right-handed, flies it to center X. That'll be for Flood, 1-4. 2-1. Oh, he makes the catch. A pretty running catch by Curt Flood. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Woodeshick now. Top of the second. Carl Warwick leads it off. 3-6 left-handed struck him out. That's 2 in a row for Woodeshick. And here's Julio Gotay. That's a 1-6 grounder to shortstop. And Lillis fields it, throws him out, throwing it to Larker for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and it's Larry Jackson, the pitcher, and here in the top of the second. .4-7 right-handed base hit. Jackson with a base hit. The pitcher, .4-7 right-handed. See about his running. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Jackson is a 1-15. How do you like that? Okay, Kurt Flood, the batter, with Jackson on first, 2 outs. Here's Woodeshick. 2-12, left-handed, lines it to third, and it's caught by Aspromonte, and the side is retired. So it's no runs for the Cards in the top of the second on 1 hit, the single by Larry Jackson, and he was left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the second now. Here's Jackson. Oh. Oh. Norm Larker leads it off for Houston, left-handed hitter. 5-8, left-handed, grounds it to second for Julian. He throws it to Larker. Bill White, I'm sorry, 1 out. And here comes Ron Tausig. Again, non-carded. Dan Tausig, I'm sorry. Don, I'm so sorry. Don Tausig, right-handed hitter, facing Jackson, using the Card Viewer app. Okay, Jackson is ready. Here's the pitch to Tausig. It's 2-9, and it's a ballpark blast. He has end power against right-handers, but it's a 1, and that'll be a long fly ball to left field. Caught by Musial, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Merritt Renew. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Jackson, the windup. Pitch to Renew, 1-8, and he struck him out. So another 1-2-3, and Jackson has retired the first 6 in this ball game. It's 1-0 after 2. Here's Hal Woodeshick now. Julian Javier is the batter. .2-7 left-handed, double 1-11 again, but this time it's Tausig catches up with it and makes the catch. 1 out. It was 2-7 against the left-handed pitcher. Double 1-11 caught by Tausig. And Bill White is the batter. 1-0 ball game. Cards out ahead here. Top of the third. The pitch to White, 4-7 left-handed, struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Woodeshick. And here's Clete Boyer with 2 outs and nobody on. 6-9 right-handed. That's a shot. Hit into the gap. It's dropping for extra bases. Boyer rounding second, and he comes into third with a 2-out triple. Boyer on third. Hello, Ron. Doing fine, Ron. So a triple by Boyer. He had 5 in real world. Boyer on third, 2 outs. Pitch from Woodeshick, 3-9. Clutch situation, reverse. Whoa, it's a ballpark blast, but it's caught up with in left by Musial. I'm sorry, by Tausig. And the side is retired. Let me review that again with you. 3-9 left-handed, ballpark blast. But it's a 1 out there. Pretty lofty out there. And it was an 11 on the 20 die. So it's a fly ball to Tausig, the left fielder, and the side is out. No runs. The 2-out triple by Boyer, and he was left on base. And run for the Birds, the Redbirds. Okay, Larry Jackson on the mound. He's retired the first 6 in this game. Here's Amalfitano leading it off. Pitch from Jackson, 4-12, right-handed, single 1-2, lines it to short, 1 away. Now Bob Lillis is the batter. 1-6, right-handed, grounded to short. Again, it's go tie. And he throws it to White, 2 away. And here comes Woodeshick. Woodeshick bats right-handed. Throws left, 2-7, struck him out. That is the 3rd strikeout and the 3rd consecutive scoreless inning. Jackson has retired the first 9 in this ball game. And after 3, it is a 1-0 ball game. I think this is a great opportunity for me to stretch and take a little break. I will be back in just a few minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be right back. We're back in a 1-0 ball game through 3 innings. The Cards come up in the top of the 4th, Woodeshick on the mound. And it will be Stan Musial to lead it off. 5-5 left-handed, struck him out for the 2nd time. And that's the 3rd strikeout for Woodeshick today. Here's Carl Warwick now. There's the pitch, 2-6, left-handed, single 1-14, goes through. So Warwick on first with 1 out, and Julio Gotay is the batter. (1-9), left-handed, hit deep by Gotay into the gap, and it's dropping for a double. Warwick rounding third. In hit to left center. Warwick 1-14, 1-15, no holds. 1-17. They'll throw. I mean, it's a hard call sometimes. He is safe. I hate to give it up, but it's 2-0 now. And Gotay on third with 1 out. Here's Larry Jackson now. .68, right-handed. That's a double 1-11. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home Gotay. 2 runs in here, and it's now 3-0. Second hit for Larry Jackson. He had a single in the 2nd, was left on base. Now he knocks in a run. Jackson on first, 1 out. Kurt Flood, the batter. That's 5-7, right-handed. There's a base hit right up the middle. That's 4 straight hits for St. Louis. We learned that, Jackson is a 1-15, 1-16. 1-18, they'll let him go. He stretches it to third. First and third, 1 out. Here's Julian Javier. They'll play the infield back for the double play. 1-5. Flies to left. This might score Jackson. 1-15. With Tausig, 1-14. +2, 1-16. He's coming home. Here's the throw. He's safe. And that's the 3rd run of the inning. A sacrifice fly by Julian. Flood on first, 2 down now. And here's Bill White. 3-8, left-handed, grounds it to first, and Larker takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. But 3 runs on 4 consecutive hits and a sacrifice fly. 1 was left on. Middle of the 4th, it's 4-1 St. Louis now. And Larry Jackson takes them out. Good coffee. Jackson has retired the first 9 batters he's faced in this ball game. It's Babes Ramonte now. Action Jackson doing it all. Throwing perfect baseball, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run batted in, and scored a run. Here's Jackson now. The pitch to Aspromonte. It's 4-8, right-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th for Larry Jackson. 1 away. And here's Al Spangler. Action Jackson. Into his windup. The pitch to Spangler. 6-6, left-handed. That's going to break up the perfecto. It's a base hit. Spangler singles with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-15, 1-12, not being held. And it's John Weekly, non-carded. I use that as a placeholder. I prefer to have blanks. I have 1 blank in there somewhere. So here's John Weekly. Weekly, a right-handed hitter, facing Jackson. Here's the pitch, 3-4, and he grounds it to second, C. 2 outs, and Spangler goes to second on the play. And now here's Norm Larker. .6'9", left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. The Colt 45s do get their first hit. The single by Spangler, he was left on, no runs. And after 4, it's a 4-0 ball game. St. Louis out ahead here. Looking at our schedule, the next game I have is for tomorrow at this time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Cleveland Indians with Ron Taylor at the Los Angeles Angels, Dean Chance. And we invite you to join us at this time for that ball game. A great way to be sure you don't miss it is to make a note to yourself, but also to hit notifications at the broadcast, which is up. Top of the 5th now, and Hal Woodeshick takes the mound. Leading it off is Ken Boyer. Boyer walked and tripled, left on both times. Here's Woodeshick, and the pitch, 4-7, right-handed, base hit Boyer. His 2nd hit of the ball game. Boyer is on. 1-15, 1-16, being held 1-14. And Gene Oliver, the batter. Musial on deck. 3-9, left-handed. That's a ballpark blast, but it's deep out there. Way back to right, and even though the chart says left field, we're going to do it right, since it says it was hit to right, and that's going to be 1 out, and Boyer holds at first. Here's Musial now. Musial has struck out twice by Woodeshick. It's 1 out with Boyer on first. 4-0 Cards. Oh. Here's the pitch to Musial. 5-8, left-handed, grounds it to second, only our second X. That will be for Amalfitano, 328, 14-3. It's a ground ball C. He throws Musial out, and Boyer goes to second on the play. 2 outs and Boyer in scoring position. Here's Carl Warwick in a clutch situation. Here's the pitch, 6-5 right-handed, grounds it to short. Lillis has it, and he throws Warwick out. The side is retired, no runs. The leadoff single by Boyer left on. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Larry Jackson now. Don Tausig leads it off. Tausig, right-handed hitter, non-carded with a card viewer. Here's the windup. Pitch from Jackson, 1-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the 6th strikeout for Larry Jackson. And Merritt Renew comes up to the plate. Some of you may remember Merritt from our 69 pilots in that replay, which has been completed. Here's Jackson now. The pitch to Renew. That's 6-10, left-handed, ballpark slash. Against the left-hander, goes through, base hit. Second hit off Jackson. Renew singles with 1 out on a 6-10 left-handed slash, 1-13, and it was a 13. So Renew is on, and here's Joey Amalfitano. .68 right-handed, grounds it to short. Gotay fields it, throws it to Julian at second for 1. And then to Bill White to first for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, and none left on after 5. It's 4-0 St. Louis over Houston. And we appreciate you liking this broadcast. Okay, Woodeshick takes the mound, top of the 6th. And Julio Gotay leads it off. There's Jackson on deck. Gotay, 1 for 2, doubled. Knocked in a run and scored. The pitch to Gotay, 3-7 left-handed, pops him up to second base for Amalfitano. That's 1 away. Houston won this game real world 4-3. And here's Larry Jackson now. They had no substitutions, Houston. Charlie James came in for St. Louis, sort of in I don't know, 7th inning or so, just guessing, to play left field. He got one at bat. He was 0 for 1. Shane Dean's pinch hit for Jackson. Alex Gramma's pinch hit. And Lindy McDaniel relieved. That's for St. Louis, who lost this one 4-3. And Ron says St. Louis is going to win this one. Okay. Well, they're winning now 4-0. It's Larry Jackson at the plate. Pitch from Woodeshick. It's 2-7, struck him out. And that's the 4th strikeout for Hal Woodeshick. 2 down. And Kurt Flood, the batter. 5-7, right-handed, base hit. Flood. Turns out that Jackson pitched 6 innings and allowed 4 runs. He's pitched 5 thus far and has allowed 4 runs. It's pretty close. Here's Julian Javier with Flood on first, 2 outs. Pitch from Woodeshick. 112, left-handed, lines at the third, caught by Aspromonte, and the side is retired. There's no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Bob Lillis set to lead it off here. And I don't see Jackson. Oh, yeah, I don't see Woodeshick on deck. I'm sorry, I should have looked at Woodeshick. I was wondering about. Woodeshick went all the way, allowed 1 run in 9 innings. That's 6-7, right-handed, single 1-17. It is a base hit for Lillis. And Woodeshick is coming out to hit. Okay, he's a B bunter. They are down by 3, but you know, my thinking is if you can get a run in, you're down by 2. They're down by 4, I'm sorry. But he's still going to bunt. And the infield stays back. He stays a B bunter. And it's hit to, I think that's first base. Yep. Here's the bunt. It's 7B, C, B. And it's good. It's hit to first. Bill White can only take it to the bag. And Lillis is on second with 1 out. Here's Aspromonte now. Jackson throws 6-5, right-handed, hit well by Aspromonte, deep, and it's gone. A 2-run home run by Bob Aspromonte to make it a 4-2 ball game. Let's look at that again. 6-5, right-handed, end home run 1-7. He's got the power, and it was a 5. So Bob Aspromonte clubs a 2-run home run to put Houston within a run. 2 runs, I'm sorry. And that makes it a 4-2 ball game. For Aspromonte, that's his 2nd home run of the season. And so here's Al Spangler, 1 out, nobody on. Pitch from Jackson. That's 6-8, left-handed, grounds it to second, 2 away. And here's John Weekly, non-carded. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And I think Ron's getting sick. some vomitus going on there. Here's Weekly, he's non-carded. We picked him up with the card viewer, right-handed hitter, facing Jackson. Whoa, that did not go through. It's a re-roll, don't even look. There it is, 1-4, and he grounds it to short for go tie, 2 outs. Actually 3 outs, the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on a single by Lillis and the home run by Bob Aspromonte. And after 6, it's a 4-2 ball game. I think this might be a wonderful opportunity to take a break for 2-3 minutes, and we'll get right back to this. Better yet, let's take it during the 7th inning stretch. They let Woodeshick hit. He bunted. It wasn't really needed, but at least he didn't ground into a double play. He's on the mound starting his 7th inning. This is his 2nd endurance inning, and he has full endurance. Jackson's first endurance is not until the 8th. Here's Bill White to lead it off. 2-7 left-handed base hit White. So White is on. 1-15, 1-16, 1-14 being held. And when I say that 1-14, that means if he were to get the lead. Here's Boyer now. And the pitch, 1-8. Walked him. He would have been struck out by a right-hander. It's 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Gene Oliver is the batter. 4-2 ball game. Here's Woodeshick. That's 2-11, left-handed, struck him out. And it's the 5th strikeout for Woodeshick. And here's Musial. 1-6, walked him, and that's it for Woodeshick. Out comes the manager. I know it, he's going to take him out. He has reached fatigue here in the 7th. So maybe they should have hit for him, but it's hard to tell, as St. Louis has loaded the bases with 1 out. He is coming out. Woodeshick pitched 6 1/3 innings. He is the loser of record. Jackson the winner. $11 hits. A lot of hits. Walked 3, struck out 5. And he has allowed 4 runs, and he's responsible for bases loaded. Let's see who they're going to bring in here. Well, it's going to be Bobby Tiefenauer, I believe, a right-hander. It's about as good as any. They got a couple other people who are better, but he's pitched 4 innings this season. That's okay. So he's sufficiently rested and not being overused. I hate to be so mindful of that, but Bobby Tiefenauer is coming in to take his warm-ups. And when he's ready, he'll face Warwick, bases loaded, 1 out, and he is ready. Okay, Tiefenauer, a +6. I'm not ready. He's a +5 max holding, and he has a record, no record. So Tiefenauer, the right-hander on the mound. And here's Carl Warwick. Bases loaded, 1 out. Infield back for the double on Warwick. There's the pitch, 1-3, right-handed, ballpark slash, 4, it's a base hit. And that'll bring in a run. And it's 5-2. And bases still loaded. That one's charged to Woodeshick. Bases full, 1 out, infield back. 5-2, right-handed, grounds it to first X with the infield back. Larker, 3-14. That's 10. That's going to be an E14 roll for Larker. E14, 6. And he boots it. Oh, Larker with the error. And another run comes in. No RBI on that. And we'll check to see if that's then going to be unearned or not. Bases loaded, still 1 out. 2 runs in. And here's Larry Jackson. Jackson 2 for 3. And he's got money coming out of his mouth. Looks like Ron bet on this game. Bases full, 1 out. Tiefenauer. The pitch to Jackson. That's 5-7, right-handed. Struck him out. A very big strikeout. 2 runs are in, though. I hate to be pessimistic for Houston. It's 6-2 now. And now Tiefenauer will face Kurt Flood to try to end this inning. They're lucky it's only 2 runs. 112, ballpark blast. Oh, but it's a 1 out there in left field, caught by Tausig. And the side is retired. There were 2 runs. And those 2 will be charged to Woodeshick on 2 hits, 2 walks, an error, and that's going to be an unearned run. So Woodeshick allows 5 earned and 1 unearned. And this sounds like a pretty good time to take a break, as Ron McGrath very, very pleased with this ball game. St. Louis 5-4, a game and a half behind the first place Dodgers. Dodgers only have a half game lead over the Giants and the Pirates, who have yet to play on this date. Houston, and even 5-5, they're 2 games out. They've been playing for an expansion team pretty damn good baseball overall. Again, 7th inning stretch. St. Louis 6, Houston 2. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. This is Jeffrey Guterman for the Strat-O-Matic Network. We are back. Live action from Colt Stadium. The Colt 45s come up here in the bottom of the 7th. It's been Larry Jackson all the way. He did allow the 2-run home run last inning to Bob Aspromonte. Otherwise, he's been tough. Norm Larker leads it off. Here's the pitch, 6-8, left-handed, grounds it to second, Julian. Over to Bill White, 1 away. And Don Tausig is due up. Again, he's non-carded. We're using the card viewer app. Tausig steps in the batter's box. Pitch from Jackson, 3-6, struck him out. And that's the 7th strikeout for Larry Jackson. 2 away. And Merritt Renew is the batter. .310, right-handed, grounds it to first, and White takes it to the bag. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Larry Jackson. And we've gone 7 full here. 6-2 cards. Tiefenauer takes the mound. His second full inning of relief. He pitched 2/3 in the 7th. Julian leads it off for St. Louis. Okay, Tiefenauer is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Julian. 4-6, right-handed, fly ball center. For Spangler, it's 1 out. Now Bill White. White 1 for 4. Singled and scored in the 7th. That's 6-7, left-handed, base hit, White. His second hit of the ball game. White is on. 1-15, 1-20, my goodness. 1-18 being held. And Ken Boyer comes to the plate. White trying to get the lead, it's 11. Oh, he's picked off! Oh, he was picked off. We'll call it out stealing. He went for the lead and he got picked off. We'll call it out stealing. 2 outs. Nobody on. And here's Boyer. You want a Mike and Ike? Here you go, Ron. Two, grounds it to second. And Amalfitano throws him out. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The single by White, he was picked off, trying to get a lead, or any way you want to conceptualize it. Yeah, and we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Larry Jackson. He's pitched great baseball. He did allow a 2-run home run, but other than that, he's been very, very tough. Joey Amalfitano leads it off. It'll be Len Lillis, and they may have a hitter for Tiefenauer. That is a 5-7 right-handed, grounds it to second X. That's Julian. 320. 19-3 throws him out. Now here's Bob Lillis. Lillis 1 for 2. 410 right-handed catcher X. Oliver 3-4, 19-3, and he fouls out, 2 away. And yes, there's going to be a hitter for Tiefenauer. Tiefenauer pitched 1 2/3. He allowed 2 hits, struck out 1, no runs. Coming in next inning will be Dave Justy with a chunky 5.62 ERA, but they're down by some runs here. We'll give him a chance here. Justy +2, +4. Justy has no record on the season. Let's see who's hitting. They had no substitutions in this game in real world. They won at Houston 4-3. Billy Goodman will come in to hit. Billy Goodman. Goodman making his first appearance of the season. So Goodman with 2 outs and nobody on, left-handed hitter. Here's Jackson. 1-6 right-handed, 1-1 base hit for Goodman. He's a 1-10. We're down by 4 runs. We're not worried about him stretching. Here's Bob, so we'll let him run. Bob Aspromonte now. 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. Pitch from Jackson, 2-6 right-handed, flies it to left. This should end the inning. Musial is under it, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the single, pinch hit by Goodman. Left on base, we're heading to the 9th. Now, if you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, for Houston, it will be Spangler, Weekly, and Larker. Here's Dave Justy, 3rd pitcher today for Houston. Oh, okay, Justy is ready. Gene Oliver leads it off. It's 4-3 right-handed, flies it to left X. Tausig 2-3. 10-2, E3. 10. And he makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Musial now. Justy into his windup. It's 4-8 left-handed, walked him. So Musial is on. And here's Carl Warwick. Not being held. The pitch from Justy. 1-4. Flies it to left, and Tausig is under it, makes the catch, 2 down. And Julio Gotay comes to the plate. Julio 1 for 4, had a double in the 4th and scored. Ah. 6-9 right-handed, grounder to short. Fielded by Lillis. He throws it to first. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Larry Jackson has gone all the way. He's looking for his second win of the season. Leading it off is Al Spangler. Left-handed hitter. He's 1 for 3 today. Pitch from Jackson, 3-7, grounder to first. White takes it to the bag, 1 out. Here's Weekly now. Again, I use that as a placeholder. Weekly, non-carded. I got it right here in my Gmail. And then I tag all those, putting their full name, team name, and year, so I can easily access them. Here's Jackson. The pitch to Weekly, 3-9. Home run 1-12. Fly ball to left. Musial makes the catch at the warning track. Stan the man still has it. Although he's a 4 out in left, he caught up with that. It was 3-9. Home run 1-12. Fly ball left the rest. And it was a long fly out. Nice play by Musial. Nice catch. And here's Norm Larker with 2 outs and nobody on. Jackson into his windup, and the pitch to Larker. It's 6'10", left-handed. A ballpark slash. 13 goes through. So Larker is on. And here's Don Tausick, also non-carded. The pitch from Jackson, 3-11, ballpark slash, 7. He's a right-hander, and it's caught by Gotai, and the ball game is over. The final score is St. Louis 6, Houston 2. The win goes to Larry Jackson. He's 2-0. He pitched 9 innings, allowed 6 hits. He did not walk a batter. He struck out 7. Overall, an excellent performance. He did allow the 2-run home run to Strat-O-Matic. The loss goes to Woodeshick. He's now 0-2. The final line, St. Louis 6 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Houston 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. That'll put the St. Louis Cardinals within a game of the first place Los Angeles Dodgers. And Houston falls back 5-6, 2.5 games out of first place. We hope you enjoyed this ball game. Programming note, please note that I have a lot of historical videos, they're really audios, of speeches and historical events. I urge you to visit and check out my landing page. I have a few scheduled already. I'm gonna, in my spare time, I may add a few more this afternoon. I wanna thank everyone who was here. Thank you, Kathy, Ron, JD. We heard from Philip, and we're glad he's recovering, and wish him a speedy recovery. My name is Jeffrey Guterman, and this has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'll catch you all later.